Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back again. I'm James Matur, your math tutor. Okay, today we are going to start with Unit 2, which is measurement and trigonometry. Here we say that area is amount of space. It is amount of space that a shape has, or that is located inside in the shape. So for us to understand what the area is, let us draw a shape. Like this shape here is rectangle. The area that is inside here, the one that I'm shading, the one inside here is what we call the area. The part, the inside part of the shape. The amount of space that is located inside in a shape is what is known as the area. If you look here, like for a triangle or a rectangle, circle. So in terms of area, this inner parts, the inner part of the shape is the area of the shape. So we say that imagine you have a triangle, a lot of 1 inch squares cut out of construction paper. Assuming you have a rectangle like this one here. So assuming you have a rectangle, so and then you cut this rectangle into a small lot of 1 inch together. So let's try to divide or cut here. So we cut. So we have squares inside. Let's say those small part here are squares. So what does it say here? So it says that the number of 1 inch squares it takes to complete your cover the rectangle with no gaps or overlaps is the area of rectangle. So for you to understand completely the area of this rectangle, so the area of this rectangle is combining this 1 inch, assuming these are 1 inch squares inside. So when you collect this square inch and there's no gap between them, so when you combine them all, they will give you the area of a rectangle. So assuming if this one here, this squares inside are 42, assuming they are 42. So what will happen is that the square, the area of this rectangle, will be 42 square units. The area will be 42 square units because it tells us that there are 42 square inches that are being combined to form the rectangle. So we also say that area is always measured in square units. So you have to know that when you are measuring the area of any quantity or any shape, so you have to put square units to show it that it is an area. So for example, square inches, you can measure it in square inches, square centimeters, square feet, square kilometers, a lot. See, so when you are writing it, you can write it in this way. You can say if area is 42, so 42 inches, so it is 42 square inches. So write inches. So if it is 42 centimeters, square centimeters, so you write 42 centimeters square. So this is how you can write area. You don't need to forget of a square. The square represents the area, so it can be written in this form as it is seen there. Okay, now look here. We have the area of basic shapes. For you to understand how to calculate the area, so you have to understand how to calculate the area of regular shapes, those shapes that have uh, that have definite shape, and also know how to get the area of irregular shapes. So for basic shapes like irregular shapes, those one you can easily use formula to get their areas. For example, we have rectangle, a square, circle, trapezium, and the rest. So those one you can easily use formula to get their area. So to find the area of a shape, you could cover it with a lot of squares. Then count. That takes a lot of time. So you take a lot of time when you count the squares. So this is a quick way. The formula allowed you to find the area of common shapes quickly. So like I said, the areas of regular shapes. So it is easy to get the area because you can use the formula to calculate the area. So it does not take time compared to irregular shapes. So we say that many times the measurement will have been given to you, making it easier. One of the simplest formulas is area of rectangle. So like this is rectangle. How do you get the area of rectangle? So when this one is length and this one is width, so you can use the formula of saying area is equal to length times width. So instead of counting the squares inside in the rectangle, so you can use the formula. So you can count the squares, the vertical square, one line there. Like let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, let's say width here is 4, and this one here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So and length is 12. Assuming it is like that, so instead of counting the squares inside one by one, so to get the total number of the squares that form the rectangle, so you can use this formula, L times W, length, which is 12, times 4. So this will easily give you the area of the rectangle. So for this kind of shapes like rectangle, so you can use the formula to give you the area. Okay, and that is given by the formula I highlighted before. So if you know the length and the width of rectangle, so it is easy to get the area by multiplying the two together, length and the width. So another common shapes that are often related, so you can derive from one another. See, so like for trapezium, so here you can get the area of this trapezium by deriving the formulas from the two shapes. This one is it's rectangle, so and this one is triangle. So you can combine the two formulas, or otherwise you go straight to the formula of trapezium, which say area is equal to a half A plus B H outside here, where this one here is H, this one is A, and this one is B. So that is it for regular shapes. Thank you for watching this video, please like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel.